Hi everybody, it's Big Al again, and I'm back with another video. And as you know, the subjects of my video blogs, YouTube videos, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call them, have been somewhat eclectic so far in that they've not really followed the same theme, and the theme of them not really following a theme is going to continue. And today I just want to talk briefly about getting the basics right in bodybuilding, fitness, figure, bikini, men's physique, everything, you know. And I feel that that's a concept or an ideal which has been lost somewhat from the sport. You know, I could give you an example. Say, for example, someone gets a new supplement and they believe in it and they take it religiously, but they neglect to get all the other meals around taking that supplement in order. So, you know, what little benefit those, that pre-workout or those amino acids would have given you, has been completely offset by a shoddy and substandard diet, you know. Even fad diets, like for example, I mean, I'm not saying they are completely fad diets and they don't work, but for example, IFYM, carb backloading, intermittent fasting, paleo, keto, all this stuff. They focus so much on the nuances of the diet and the unique selling points of that diet that they actually get the basics wrong in terms of meal timing, getting enough protein, getting enough carbs, getting enough fats, getting enough macro and micronutrients. They're going to enable them to recover, grow, and burn fat. It's just a case of getting the right amount of stuff, from your foods and getting it timed right. It's not a, I hate to sound like a really old man before my time, but you know, the bodybuilders in the 90s were better than the bodybuilders now in certain aspects. So have things really moved on that much that you need to search out the latest secret? You know, writing down everything that you're meant to do in a week, writing down your training split, writing down your goals in terms of what weights you're going to shift, keeping track of your training, whether that be by a log or writing those goals down and really thinking about the workout before you do it, really setting like a pre-recorded tape of the workout in your head, and then all you're doing when you go in the gym is playing that tape. Are you missing workouts? Are you slacking off on workouts that you should really be nailing? And are you really thinking about your training, or are you focusing more on a brand new type of training system, yet not really giving your all to it and not really grinding out those reps in the gym that you should be? Is your diet 100%? By that I mean, are you getting all the nutrients in? Are you eating natural foods? Are you eating I mean, I am definitely one for having a varied bodybuilding diet and having a flexible diet. But are you getting the basics, and are you getting good protein sources in? Are you getting good carbohydrate sources in, which are dense in nutrients? Are you getting good fat sources in? Are you eating regularly? Are you making sure that you're always kind of staying in that muscle building state, in that anabolic state? Are you eating every 3 hours, or are you letting it slip 10 minutes, 20 minutes here or there? Which, say for example, you miss a meal by 20 minutes every day. That's, let's say 140 minutes every week. That's over 2 hours of, leeway that you've given yourself, which you probably won't think, matters, but it does. And some people can get away with it, but you know what, you've not followed that 100%, and someone else out there will have if you're competing. And maybe that was the difference, that you had to make in between making the gains, losing the fat, and not losing the fat. And you know, are you getting the right amount of recovery? You know, I know all too well that it can be tempting to kind of stay out with your friends, stay out socializing, this, that, and the other, or you know, stay out for an extra hour rather than getting that sleep. But you know what? That extra hour in bed, you know, that extra hour of sleep, extra hour of recovery will make a difference. And if you're going out, um, you know, even once, twice a weekend, you know, twice in the week, you know, and you're staying out till 4 o'clock in the morning, you're getting up at, say, for example, 11, 12 in the afternoon, and then you're either having to cram your meals in the next day or miss meals. You will have missed meals that night too, presumably because you've been up so much later than you would have been. Then you know that's going to make a difference. And I'm a massive believer that, you know, they say that genetics matters so much in bodybuilding, but you know what? It's not. It's consistency. Consistency is key in bodybuilding. Um, I honestly think that someone with average genetics and getting those three basics right, training, eating, and sleeping, will do much better than someone with amazing genetics who kind of just plays at it. And I honestly believe that that person with average genetics can go as far as they want as long as they have that unfaltering attitude. You know, one good example is a friend of mine called John, and he won the NABA International under 82 kilos Mr. Universe title. And you know what, he was, or he is, the epitome of a good mental attitude, and he never used any fancy supplements. He you know, he never relied on fads. He really stuck to the basics, you know, maybe to a fault, but you know, he was all about nutrition, uh, you know, hard training, consistent training. You know, his training didn't change that much over the years. And you know, he always got his recovery, and he never went out partying. You know, he never saw how much he could get away with. You know, he didn't want to see how much he could get away with. It was all about, you know, going that extra mile even if he didn't have to. And you know what? He just, I can honestly say he probably only ate, like, you could count the number of foods he ate on one hand. You know, I think he did my first ever diet, and my diet was based off eggs, chicken, oats, rice, and broccoli. Um, you know, and that was it. You know, but it worked, and it's being able to have that, you know, enduring mental attitude of sticking to a plan over and over and over again, and having the belief that it will one day pay off, no matter how boring or unglamorous your life may seem. You know what, you may not be living the playboy lifestyle, you may not be, you know, enjoying yourself, as people might say, but if you've got that unfaltering belief that one day it will pay off, then, you know, pretty much anyone can make it happen. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to say on the subject. I mean, um, I just feel that it's been lost, that whole concept of getting the basics right consistently, because social networking and social media has made things so overcomplicated, and people are focused on the fads, and they're thinking that that's the secret. No, the real secret is consistency, and to an extent hard work. I say hard work, and I mean that's you know, there are times to back off and to step it up, but you know what, I'll leave it at that. The secret is consistency. Consistency is key, and you know, to a certain extent, don't believe the hype. If you work hard enough, the universe will reward you.